Hey YouTube, so as I'm recording this, my hair's a mess and everything. It's a Saturday night, but anyway, I'm actually just here to update you. So my channel, I'm gonna make a couple communities on Facebook. Three specific Facebook groups that are just my some of my main interests, and I'm going to be blogging and vlogging and what have you, and making videos about just about almost everything that I do in these groups. Now, can't flip the screen, don't know why, but if you can see that, it's going to be based on three things. One will be Pokemon cards. The other thing will be retro, older video game stuff, but also newer gaming things and newer technology, like, new PC gaming stuff and kind of new technology too, but more on the retro video game side. The technology and video game stuff will be like two in one, since you can use a lot of modern technology for like emulators and stuff. And the third thing will be coins, like silver coins. So I'm gonna make, like I said, like some Facebook groups, and in the Facebook groups, I'm going to be adopting a selling format of smaller Pokemon groups called razzing. I'm going to be razzing / raffling off items for a little less, about the same price that you would pay for the items if you look at like eBay sold listings or something. So yeah, so Pokemon cards, GX, secret rares, good sets like Hidden Fates, Burning Shadows, some older vintage stuff that brings me to older video game stuff from like the early 2000s to like the 90s, and all sorts of things like that. Going to, yeah, just buy the adapters for my PC, make sure everything is in full working order as far as this aftermarket video game stuff. This, like, video games in mint condition, although those go for like cheap, at least in my area. And then silver, which is whatever the spot of silver is, but also just coins in general. I got like, they're called wheat pennies. I got those. That's just regular change, don't know why that's there. But yeah, so collectible coins and currency and bullion, like precious metal silver in the form of coins for no reason. No, just kidding. Pokemon card sales and video game stuff. Also video game technology, hand in hand. That's going to be 3 Facebook groups. Not going to have the links in the description yet. I'm going to spend this next week and make them. Sorry about if that video was shaky and stuff. I'm going to do another video on it that's way more professional. This is just to kind of let my current subscribers of like 118 or so know. I'm going to do less like video game streaming stuff until I get a bigger fan base. But yeah, so I'm going to be selling in these groups. I'm going to be letting other people sell in these groups, including buying, selling, trading, and razzing, which, again, a razz is just it's structured a certain way, but you buy spots. So you have $100 item, someone says 20 spots at $5 a piece, people buy 1 spot, people buy 4 spots, and once it fills, they roll it with a website. There's like a giveaway website that you can put names on, and you can do like rounds to roll, like 7 rounds, 5 rounds, 12 rounds. And typically, how these Pokemon groups, these smaller ones, are doing it right now, for late February 2020, is, well, you use PayPal Friends and Family for it. Most of the time, I think, at least in the Pokemon groups. And that's how you use to pay the person once it fills and all the spots are claimed. And then it gets rolled in the comments by an admin. There's a lot of times a roller fee. Typical fee is $1. I might do like 50 cents in my group, just because, hey, that's cool. So yeah, there'll be strict rules and guidelines for everyone's fairness and safety and what's nots. I'm going to make sure to have a really good like feedback system set in place. And yeah, I'm just going to try to make a network of 3 out of my 4 main interests. The other fourth one is like Star Wars, but not going to get into that in terms of selling yet or making a community yet. But yeah, so Facebook networking, making Facebook groups. This is all user based. I can blog about it all I want. I can, make videos about it all I want, but I'm going to get the stuff. Other people have the stuff and can get the stuff, or, video game stuff, coins. Also, if something's broken, let the people know. There's still stuff that's, I don't know, what if it's $300 but it's broken? Well, you can figure that stuff out. But basically, yeah, so a lot of this stuff you're seeing is pretty cheap on the used market. But I mean, it's kind of neat to just, I don't know if people collect them or whatever, but some people do. A lot of people, like coins and the Pokemon cards, people love to collect. So yeah, it's just some of my interests. I've been getting in the Pokemon groups for like a year now and watching them do their thing with selling stuff and talking about stuff. And yeah, and I'm in the PC gaming, so that's an older motherboard that looks pretty new, weird, I don't know. Has a Celeron processor in it. But yeah, I'm just kind of babbling on now, so sorry about that. But yeah, going to really try to use my YouTube to document and share everything I do. So channel, diverse channel. It's going to have less of like the Call of Duty streaming and whatever, but it's going to have Pokemon card sales on Facebook, collectible coin, currency, and precious metal coin thing, these are silver sales stuff with regular collectible coins, like these copper ones, wheat pennies, whatever. And then like retro gaming stuff along with semi-retro gaming stuff and actual games that I find that I know work. And I have to get a lot of equipment to test those things. But yeah, it's going to be cool. People can go live and do certain types of live sales, but I'm going to kind of structure that. I don't really want to flood with stuff. But there'll be so much structure that everything's going to be easy to understand. And it's going to be fun and also not really, like, bad in terms of structure. Like, it'll feel lenient. Like, the ability to do Razes is already lenient. Again, a Raz is a raffle. We'll get into it later. I'll make a new video. This is almost 8 minutes long. That's fine. Kind of babbled on. But yeah, YouTube handle, Educated Rebels, you can see. I'll probably put that name somewhere in the names of the 3 Facebook groups I'm going to generate. 4, there's going to be a feedback group for all of these that hopefully we'll be able to work with, or at least off of like the current Pokemon card feedback groups, which you should check out if they're still around by the time you watch this. On Facebook, Pokemon Trade Feedback and Pokemon Trade Complaints International. Really good groups, I highly recommend. And yeah, so that's basically it. See ya.